According to reporters, let's assume we've learned how to breathe in space without special equipment and have figured out how to reach each planet in the solar system. While this information may not be practical anytime soon, let's see what it would feel like to be on each planet without protective devices. With Elon Musk's ambitious plans, who knows, maybe we could travel to space sooner than we think. Mercury. If you want to travel to this planet and avoid unpleasant consequences, you'll need a timer. The temperature fluctuations on Mercury are extreme, with daytime temperatures reaching 425 C and nighttime dropping to 180 C. Mercury rotates very slowly, so you can only survive during the transition from day to night, which is a brief moment between 425 C and 180 C, thus, you only have about 90 seconds. Upon landing on Mercury, you'll notice how close it is to the Sun. In fact, Mercury is the closest planet to the giant fireball of the solar system. However, it is not the hottest planet. That title belongs to Venus. It takes Earth 365 days to orbit the Sun, while Mercury takes just 88 days. Days on Mercury are extremely hot, but the side not exposed to sunlight experiences temperatures of 180 C. Mercury's atmosphere cannot retain any heat at night, similar to what happens in the deserts on Earth, which lack an atmosphere. If you manage to traverse Mercury from daylight to darkness while staying between the scorching heat and freezing cold, you might survive. However, there is no oxygen in Mercury's atmosphere. Therefore, you can only survive as long as you can hold your breath. Additionally, there is a magnetic field on this planet causing solar winds that generate plasma storms. Venus. If you ever find yourself on Venus, you only have 1 second to enjoy it. Using the word enjoy is somewhat silly because you'll die just 1 second later. 98% of its atmosphere is composed of carbon dioxide, with a pressure 90 times greater than that of Earth. Furthermore, a thick layer of clouds covers the entire planet, pouring sulfuric acid rain. It's extremely hot, with an average temperature of 425 C. Mars. Although Mars is the first option for space colonization, the longest you can survive on it is 80 seconds. Its atmosphere is 95% carbon dioxide. Mars is very cold, with an average temperature of 62 C. Jupiter. You can only last 1 second on the largest planet in the solar system. After that, strong winds and storms will shock you beyond what the human body can handle. This planet is surrounded by hydrogen and helium gases. Additionally, a severe vortex lifts masses of hot gases, creating ammonia snowflakes that are impossible to endure. Saturn gives you less than a second to stay on it. Besides gas clouds, Saturn has permanent strong winds that can reach speeds of 1800 km/h. It has insane tornadoes that give any living being no chance to blink before turning to cosmic dust. Uranus. This planet is covered in a hot mixture of water, ammonia, and methane. In fact, we can't even say how long you can stay on this planet because you wouldn't even have time to land before dissolving in this terrifying mixture, hence, there's no chance of survival. Uranus lacks a solid surface for landing. Neptune. Humans have less than a second on this planet. Its horrific conditions destroy any object, with wind speeds exceeding the speed of sound. We don't think further explanation is necessary. If one day scientists find a way to travel to the planets of the solar system and tame all the wonders, toxic gases, severe winds, and terrifying temperatures, where would you go? Who knows, maybe one day this will happen. Just a few years ago, we couldn't even imagine traveling to Mars, and now it seems like a very real possibility for the future. Perhaps we shouldn't say it's impossible, maybe it just isn't possible yet. What do you think?